Peace. Oh my god, my hands are dirty from playing with Munch outside. Anyway, Puppy Pot and Chill number 581. I've been cranking out videos because lately the news has just been fucking coming in hot and crazy, man. A lot of it centers around the Capitol riot and how those people are domestic terrorists and must be purged, and then that expanded to the politicians that supported Trump. They need to be purged. And then that expanded into all the Trump voters. Now all of the 75 million Trump voters need to be re-educated or purged from society. Before even in office, Biden, in a speech, mumbled and bumbled his way through saying he's going to, as president, sign a bunch of presidential executive orders right off the bat, including pushing the COVID vaccine as fast as he can. The exact same plan Trump had. AOC says Biden's plan of $1.9 trillion as a stimulus to help the people is not enough. We must print more money. School is to rename itself. It was the Abraham Lincoln School, but BLM says that Abraham Lincoln does not fit their program because he owned slaves, even though he freed the slaves. Older people are white, so don't give them the vaccines. That way it will level the playing field. I shit you not, this is some of the rhetoric coming up from the Democratic left. Let's take a hit. Munch, lay down. Smoking Blue Dream. And always remember, you got to be 21 in a state where it's legal to smoke marijuana. Otherwise, just don't do it. Yeah, they're saying, there's some people saying that most of the older people are white, and to level the playing field, we should just not give them the vaccine and let them die off. After the vetting process, 12 National Guardsmen were pulled from duty. What does that say about it? They're dividing the military now. A newspaper article says there's nothing sexier than a nice beta male. What the fuck? They're pushing the weak, chinless beta males now. People are apologizing for culture appropriation of food. They're actually apologizing for eating food. This is what it's coming to, folks. This is where we're going. Drinking water is now considered to be white supremacy because there's people in Africa who do not have the ability to do so. I mean, these are Twitter things I'm picking up off Twitter. I can't believe that these are things that people are actually saying. That's why I'm doing this here, because it's redonkulous. Senator Hiroto just wants men to shut up and do as they're told. Yeah, she actually said that on video. You can go look that up. So much for peace. Jesus. Biden says some stupid shit about the border, saying how he's not going to build any more border wall and the borders are going to be open. And now we have another mass group of people, of immigrants, heading up towards the border. And now Biden is saying, no, go back, because we can't even take care of ourselves right now. Yeah, he opened his mouth, said a bunch of stupid shit. Now the backlash is really going to fuck the American people. Thank you, Biden. Yeah, Biden rhetoric is fucking us already. The moron said he wouldn't build any more wall, blah, blah, blah. Now we're fucked. Democrats now claim the Constitution is racist because they don't like what it says. Well, I don't like what they say. So they must be, racist. I watched the hours of insurrection riot videos, and there's a lot of video about the Capitol riot. Jesus, Munch, do you want up here? And out of all the video that I watched, that video, the riots that happened in Portland and Seattle were way worse. Way more people got hurt. Way more shit got destroyed. As a matter of fact, no businesses got destroyed in the Capitol riot. Nothing got burned to the ground in the Capitol riot. But that happened in Portland and Seattle, and people died. Cops were shot point blank in Portland, ambushed. But, hey, because they stormed the Capitol, they're the ones that are the domestic terrorists, which I don't get. One's okay, the other one's not okay. During the storming of the Capitol, it was noticed that the numbers of Hispanic and black people in attendance were larger than what Munch, get down. That's enough. Were larger than what they thought it should be. So now white supremacy comes in the shape of Asians, Mexicans, Indians, Africans. Now you're a white supremacist if you disagree with the Democrats or have a different opinion than the Democrats. Trump derangement syndrome continues to live on, and it's furious. Social justice warriors are like a dog with a bone. They have been taught a certain thing, and to stray from it is evil and leads down the path of conservatism. I mean, they just, even if it makes absolutely no sense, they're just hanging on to it. Meanwhile, in Germany, the people that break the mask rules will be put in refugee camps. Does this sound familiar yet, folks? Gym owner in New Jersey opens business against lockdown rules. He goes in and opens the gym one day to find that New Jersey has stolen $176,000 of his dollars. They literally just went into his bank account and took all of his defense funds so that he could try to run a business. Well, the state's saying it's like a punishment or a fine. So if you try to make a living to feed your family, the state will come and take away your money, crush you, take away everything you have so your family goes homeless and hungry. I'm not religious, but I think that if you are, you should have the right to worship any way you want. And they're taking that right away from people. You can't say certain words, you can't worship, you can't go out and gather in certain numbers of groups. Okay, the story about the mentally ill man trying to forever sleep himself. Here's the deal. The cops are trying to save him. All right, they'd been negotiating with this guy for over an hour and a half. When the crowds formed on either sides, and without knowing what was going on, started screaming that the cops were evil. Now, because these people were, and some of them were even using a bullhorn. Now, because these people were screaming and using a bullhorn, making all this ruckus, it actually made it worse. And the poor mentally ill man almost did forever sleep himself because of the protesters. They did not help the situation. They didn't know what was going on, and they almost pushed a guy to forever sleep himself. but the cops stepped in and saved them. No thanks to the stupid people who think they know what's going on. I'm not a big cop supporter right now because I think they're oath breakers by not protecting the people. But when they're trying to actually help somebody and you're getting in the way, fuck that. That's just dumb. And remember, don't listen to me. I'm a stoner. All right? If I say something that intrigues you, by all means, you go look it up. You find the truth. That's all that matters, is what you believe the truth to be. Don't listen to mainstream media. They have an agenda and they want to push it on you. And social media, oh my God, they're just idiots. If you get your news from social media, you're absolutely being lied to. So don't listen to me. Don't listen to mainstream media. Do not listen to social media. Be safe. You know, try to have a good day. And we'll do this again. Because the news is coming in fast and furious. So peace. It's hard to love everybody. Let's try not to hate. Shout out to my friends in sessions. I love you guys. I'm on Minds now. So if my posts get deleted off of YouTube and Facebook, you can go find me on minds.com. I'll try to leave a link. Like I said, it's impossible to love everybody, so let's try not to hate. That's it for now. Stay high, bitches.